Welcome back to my channel. My name is Opulent, and I am an intuitive spiritual coach, author, and CEO of intuitivespiritualcoach.com, where offer tools, resources, and guidance to help you deepen your intuitive abilities. Today, we're going to continue our deep dive into the intuitive senses, also known as the clairs. If you haven't already, check out my previous video where I cover clairvoyance, clairsentience, and clairaudience, and I'll also go ahead and link that below. In this video, we're going to focus on the last three intuitive senses: clairalience, clairgustance, and claircognizance. Each of these gifts connect us to deeper layers of our intuitive knowing. So let's dive right on in. First up, we have clairalience, which means clear smelling. Clairalience is the ability to intuitively receive information through smelling. It's when you smell something that isn't physically present, but it holds a deeper meaning or a message for you. Have you ever caught the scent of perfume that reminded you of maybe a loved one that have passed, even though there's nobody around you wearing it? Or maybe you've smelled fresh flowers, tobacco, or even rain out of nowhere, and that scent immediately triggered an intuitive message or memory. Clairalience is very subtle but very, very powerful. Scents often carry emotional energies and memories, so that can be a way for spirit or spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones to communicate with us. For example, if you're thinking about an ancestor and suddenly smell roses, this could be their way of acknowledging presence and letting you know that you are loved. How you can develop clairalience: spending some time focusing on scents, maybe during meditation, intentionally tuning into different smells in your environment and how they make you feel. Keeping a journal of when these intuitive smells appear and any messages that come to mind. If you feel disconnected, you can also practice smelling herbs, candles, or even essential oils with intentions. You can even see if you're picking up on an emotion or even an intuitive hit. The key with developing your clairalience is not to overthink it. Sometimes the most simplest messages come through the most subtlest and most softest ways. The point and the key is trusting your intuitive nose that is a part of your journey, okay? Next up, Clairgustance, which means clear tasting. Clairgustance is the intuitive ability to taste something that isn't physically in your mouth. Sounds strange, right? But it happens more often than people realize. For example, have you ever suddenly taste something sweet like chocolate, but you weren't eating anything? Or maybe you've experienced maybe like a sour taste in your mouth when thinking of someone, only to see that they actually did cross you the wrong way. They actually did leave a sour taste in your mouth. Clairgustance is also very, very subtle but fascinating in the way that the intuitive information comes through. It's often tied again to memories or even connections with loved ones. A common example is suddenly tasting a loved one's favorite dish out of nowhere, especially if that dish meant something to both of you. How you can develop clairgustance: being mindful of the tastes that show up to you unexpectedly and asking yourself, what could this symbolize? Noticing if these tastes are connected to certain persons, places, or things, maybe even emotions. Just like with scents, you want to keep a journal, right? A Clairgustance or a taste journal will definitely help. Writing down your experiences, even if it feels random, you'll start to notice a pattern over time. Sometimes these messages isn't about the literal taste. It's about the memory or the feeling that the taste stirs within you. So pay attention to all of the intuitive nudges you feeling when Clairgustance shows up. And last up, claircognizance, which means clear knowing. Claircognizance is the intuitive ability of clear knowing. It's when you know something without any logical explanation. It's like an inner download of information that comes completely out of nowhere, but is 100% accurate. Have you ever had an unshakable sense that something was about to happen and did? Or maybe you've met someone for the first time and just knew something important about their character. Claircognizance feels like a strong inner certainty. It can show up as thoughts, insights, or realization that arrive quickly and without warning. It doesn't not come from analyzing or trying to overthink a situation. It's an intuitive hit that lands so deeply. How you can develop claircognizance? You can practice trusting the first thought that comes to your mind before you try to analyze it. Using a journal is always great to capture random thoughts or insights about how you feel, especially when they come up out the blue. Stay open to information that arrives during meditation and even quiet moments, even when you're around people. It can feel very, very random at first. Claircognizance is one of the trickiest gifts because it's so easy to second guess. But trusting those sudden moments of clarity is key. The more you trust it, the stronger it becomes. And there you have it, Clairalience, Clairgustance, and Claircognizance. These are very subtle but powerful intuitive gifts that help you connect deeper to your own intuitive knowing and spiritual guidance. Have you ever experienced any of these intuitive senses? Which one to you stood out the most? I would love to hear your experiences, so drop a comment below. If you're ready to develop and strengthen your intuitive gifts, check out my website, intuitivespiritualcoach.com, where I do again offer resources, tools, one-on-one guidance to help you deepen your connection to your intuition. I also have a practice circle every Saturday and Sunday. So you definitely want to tap in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if this video resonated with you. We have a powerful community of intuitive learners and leaders, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Be on the lookout for my next series where I will help you just get deeper into your spiritual journey by offering more intuitive tools to help you grow. Thank you for being here. And remember, trust your intuition. It knows the way.